Hi, my name is Destiny Holt Hall, and I'm getting a master's in music and instrumental conducting. I play the euphonium. I played trumpet previously for about 9 years, and now I've been on euphonium for right at a decade. Just a switch that I made during college, and super glad I did. It's much easier to play. The other class I'm taking this semester is Wind History and Literature 1, which I'm very excited about because I'm going to get to learn about some new music that I can hopefully teach my students because I have a very small group in my wind band. What have I been doing lately? A lot of marching band. Not only do I teach my own kids, I teach drum majors at another school. I run the visual program at another school. I teach drum corps. I help write body movement and design for several groups in the area. So I tend to stay extremely busy during this time. I also have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and my 1-year-old just started walking, so I spend a lot of time chasing her around. And my 3-year-old starts ballet next week, so we have been trying to get her ready and trying on shoes and doing all of that paperwork. So a lot of just everyday tasks. Some topics that I'm interested in. So glad to know that I'm not locked into anything in its entirety because I have a lot of different ideas. One being why we should ditch method books for middle school band students. This is the first time in a while that I'm teaching 6th through 12th grade, and I have found that essential elements or I can't even think of the other book right off the top of my head, but there are a whole bunch of method books, and I don't think that's the best way to teach our kids. I skipped it entirely last year. The only thing we used it for was a fingering chart, and it seemed to go really well, so I'm curious to know if there's any research behind it or the best way to start students. Another topic that I feel like I would enjoy would be mouthpieces and how they affect our sound. That's also something that's very near and dear to what I'm doing right now, and that we're moving our brass students around on different mouthpieces because they just seem to be struggling, and I think a lot of it is how their mouth fits inside of a brass mouthpiece, the size of your lips, the way your teeth are shaped, etc., etc. And then third idea that I would like to research would just kind of be Omar Thomas and how his activism affects his music and how his music affects activists today. I feel like he has taken a very interesting stance and an interesting approach to being an ally for the LGBTQ community and for music educators and for just all sorts of people. After hearing his piece come Sunday, performed live by one of the universities in my area, I've really been attached to Omar Thomas and everything that he's accomplished at a young age. So that is something I would be really interested in writing about, and I can't wait to read everybody else's topics.